guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a pickup video. So this is my pickup video for early May 2026, and it includes a little bit of the very end of April. Obviously a few bits I've picked up on the last few days of April and through to May. So it's been a busy week or so because it's been my son's birthday. Just give me a minute, I'm just going to try and lower this down slightly. It seems a bit too high. That's a bit better. Yeah, it was my lad's birthday, so he came up and we went out and did a few bits, and I've had a few pickups from there which I have shown, but I'll put in here because these are my pickups for the month of May. Yeah, he came down, he had a great time. He picked up some records, some vinyls. He picked up some the Gorillaz. He picked up a Slade album, fantastic. He picked up the Best of Wings on vinyl, really cool. He picked up a Lou Reed vinyl. He also got Tears for Fears, really cool. And he had great gifts, and he had some great vouchers, so he's really happy. So I'm hoping he's going to have a wonderful time spending his vouchers. So I've had a few pickups over time, some movies and some music, etc. So we'll start off with the music. We'll get that out of the way. So I've got a few albums and a box set. I did also pick up a game this month which I've been playing called Pragmata. There is a few videos of it on my channel. I'll probably do a couple more. I won't do the whole game because I don't want to inundate you with it. But yeah, this is a PS5 game which newly came out. It's been like 7 years in the making. So yeah, it's come out and it's pretty good. It's pretty good, so I'm quite enjoying it. So I managed to pick that up. Music, I picked up a great 3 CD box set which I'm really chuffed to get, and I will do its own video to tell you if it's any good. And it's called Radio Waves by Talk Talk. Now what this is, it's radio broadcasts of them in concert. There's 3 discs from 3 different sort of concerts, and they've been released in this sort of little kind of box set. So I will give it its own little video and tell you, is it worth a pickup, because they're always a bit touchy ground. Sometimes they can be quite bootleg sounding and sometimes they're not, so I'll let you know in its own video. But I managed to pick that up, Radio Waves by Talk Talk. I picked up another multi-album box set. This is 9 CDs, and it's the complete what is it called, the complete Sussex and Columbia albums from Bill Withers, which is a nice sort of clamshell box set, which again I will give it its own video. I love Bill Withers. I love soul music. I love classic soul music, not the soul music today. Some of the 80s was quite good. There were some good soul artists around in the 80s. You had Billy Ocean, you had George Benson, Luther Vandross. I like all them. I even like Level 42. You know, some of the British ones, Level 42 and Sade, they're quite cool. But there was a lot of naff about as well, naff sort of soul music, which I didn't like. But this is classic sort of 70s sort of soul. So I'll bring this to my channel, a bit of Bill Withers. So I managed to pick that set up, which is really cool. You know, I picked this up. I did it in the road trip pickup from my lad when we went to Bradford, and I did its own little video. It's the new Ringo Starr album, Long Road. Really cool little album. It's got a bit of a country Americana kind of sound to it, which I knew it was going to be because he has a big love for country music and rock and roll. So if you mix rock and roll and country music, you've got that album. It's cool. It's a great little album. It's not very long. It lasts for just over 30 minutes. So it's like an old school sort of album, because the albums back in the day, in the 60s and that, they were about 30 minutes long, 15 minutes aside. So yeah, it's not the longest of albums, and it's cool. Does it make me want to delve into any more Ringo Starr? Not at the moment. He's done a lot of EPs. Because he released a load of EPs, like about 4-track EPs, about 4 or 5 of them, but they're all like full price, like $12.99. I thought, I'm not going to pay that for 4 songs, Ringo. But apparently they're doing a compilation with the best tracks from those EPs, so I might pick that up. So that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I've got that. So that was really cool. And the last music item I got was another box set. It's a super deluxe box set, and it's incredible. It's by the amazing Tears for Fears, and it's called The Seed of Love, which is a really, really cool set. I believe it has 4 CDs and a Blu-ray. Really, really cool. Made by the Super Deluxe Edition site run by Paul. Fantastic website, fantastic YouTube channel. Go and subscribe to his channel, Super Deluxe Editions. Really, really cool. And this was put together with him. He sort of had input to it. So it's a really, really cool set. Really like it. Oh, and it just sounds phenomenal. This was one of the albums that when it came out, I didn't like it. I was working, it came out in 1989, I believe. I was working in Our Price Music then, and it came out and I just didn't like it. I was so looking forward to it because it had been like 7 years or so since the last Tears for Fears album. They released 2 albums, The Hurting and Songs of the Big Chair, and then they disappeared. And then they came back at the end of the 80s with this. Didn't really like it because it was so different to the other 2. The first album was amazing. It was almost like a pre-goth album, I think. And the second album was very, very Depeche Mode influence. You could hear things like influence from Construction Time Again and Some Great Reward. It had that sort of sound. It fitted in with those Depeche Mode albums. And it was phenomenal. Classic album. And this came out and it was a bit more different. It had a bit of jazz fusion going in it. The songs were a lot more slower. But when you listen to it now, my God, it's amazing. And it could even be my favourite Tears for Fears album. I need to listen to it for a few more times. I might do a whole review of this album and this box set. I have done an unboxing of it, which is coming up on my channel in a couple of months' time. I am so up with my videos, it's unbelievable. So you have to keep your eyes out for that. But I might also do a review of the actual album. I should do that, really. I want to also be doing some music videos called In Concert, which is me going back and discussing about certain concerts I went to that were really cool. And I think Tears for Fears will be in there because I'm only going to do concerts that have had physical releases so I can talk about it, you know what I mean? But yeah, and Tears for Fears, I saw them once on the Hurting tour at Hammersmith, and in that Hurting box set there was a DVD of the concert I went to. So cool. So yeah, I got that amazing album. Sounds really cool. Now, the song Seed of Love, Sowing the Seeds of Love, if you listen to it, it is I Am a Walrus by the Beatles. It's an absolute rip-off of it, but it's cool, it works. Amazing, really cool. So they were my music pickups. So we get to the movies. Some of these you might have seen because I have done like a couple of semi sort of pickup videos when I went on my road trip with my lad. So some of these might have been in there. Including this first one, which was an Arrow release. And it's the collector's edition of Joe Dante's and Steven Spielberg's Inner Space, a comedy film which I do plan on watching very soon. I just don't want it to be on my shelf now because I bought some non-horror Arrow films like Witness. I've never watched them. They still sit in my case sealed, and I'm just hoping this doesn't end up being the same. But anyway, if it does, I might bring it to my channel. Inner Space I picked up another Eureka release of the Lauren Hardy silent movie. So I do have 1927 Blu-ray, but I also now picked up 1928 silent movie years, which has about 10 sort of mini films over 2 discs. Really cool. And they've just announced 1929 silent movies, the silent years, but that will be the last one because that was the last year of their silence. They only, after 1929, the talkies came in. So that should be the last one of this set, and I will get that. I will pre-order it. But yes, I did manage to pick that up. Really, really cool. Love Lauren Hardy. Huge fan, and I'm a huge fan of Eureka. So it's really, really cool. I don't think this is the initial release, because I think the initial release came with like a booklet and a slipcase, but unfortunately I didn't get that. But I've got that, so that's all that matters. I also got the 4K of the incredible film Ben-Hur, which I think I did show. Can't remember. This came in the post. It's one of those classic sort of big budget American historical films based on the story of Ben-Hur, which I believe won multiple 11 Oscars. Great film. I've heard phenomenal things about this transfer. It is a Warner Brother release, so I'm expecting it to be cool. And people have just said it's just one of the best transfers they've ever seen. And I do like Ben-Hur. I think it's really, really cool. So I will probably watch this a bit later on in the year, and I will review it on my channel. But if you guys want to know what it's like beforehand, let me know in the comments. I always say this to you guys: if there's any film that I've got and you want to know what it's like, or you want me to review it sooner because you're thinking of picking it up yourself but you're not sure, let me know in the comments, and I will endeavour to watch it within a short time frame and review it so I can get it out for you. Just let me know. So anyway, Ben-Hur, really cool. I picked up a new film which I watched last night. 2025 horror film released on Paramount Films, and that's Primates. I did watch this last night. There's a review coming out today, so I won't tell you anything about it now. You can wait for that and watch that when it comes out. Primate. I've managed to pick that up. Picked up a classic Del Toro film. My lad managed to pick up for his birthday. I got in The Devil's Backbone, but I got in the other early film. I think this is his first film, and it's Cronus on the BFI label. This is the collector's edition. Now I bought this, guys, because this is about £30. You can still buy it. It's about £30, but I bought it on eBay. Someone was selling it for £16, and it's perfect. It's in perfect condition. No creases, nothing. It's got the booklet, it's got the poster, it's got the art card, it's got the 4K, it's got the Blu-ray. Absolutely amazing. I got it for £16. I thought the guy selling it for half price. I bit the bullet and took the gamble. I thought you never know, but he had 100% feedback, and it's got no marks on it. It's absolutely genuine. There probably would have been a J card on the back, which unfortunately is not in here. But it doesn't matter. It's really, really cool. So I managed to pick Cronus up. So I will bring that to my channel. So I do need to pick up The Devil's Backbone. So I will pick that up. And what I do when I do get that, I'll do a video of unboxing both of them in. So you can have a look at both. See if it's worth your time. Cool. I picked up a new film, 2026 horror film that I saw in the cinema with the lad. And it's The Bone Temple. 28 years later. I will bring this to my channel because I've already brought 28 years later the first one to my channel, so I will follow it up with this one. We saw this in the cinema, and I told you then I thought it was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. As good as 28 years later. Really, really cool. I do believe there is a third one in the works, so really, really cool. I will bring that to my channel. I also picked up a new Hammer Presents film. Not a Hammer film, but it is produced, if you like, or presented by Hammer, and it is Dr. Blood's Coffin, which comes in this absolutely stunning slipcase. Really, really cool. And apparently it says on here it's Britain's first zombie movie in colour. So it's the first British zombie colour movie. That's what it says there. I mean, this must have been pre-Plague of the Zombies then. But yeah, it's a Hammer Present film. Really, really cool. Nice slipcase. They've released 3 of these now, I believe. And I think I had the other 2. Well, there might be. I think they've released another one called The Snake Woman. I don't have that. I have the Vincent Price one, Cry the Banshee, and I do have the other one that came out. And I just reviewed it on my channel, but my mind's frazzled and I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, I did buy that one too, which I really liked. So I got that. So I got that really cool. And that came out this week. Dr. Blood's Coffin. Very cool. And last but not least is another 2026 horror film, I want to say. And it's the American one called Send Help, which just had a Blu-ray release. Really, really cool. Looking forward to seeing this. In fact, this is my choice of movie for tonight. This is Saturday, the don't know what the date is today. It's 8th or 9th of May. This is my choice of movie tonight, so I will bring this to my channel. So yeah, I plan on watching this tonight, and I plan on watching this one on the Sunday night. So that's my 2 nights already planned out. So yeah, looking forward to watching that. So they are my pickups that I've got so far in this month. I do have some other things on the way. I've got a couple of Hammer films coming. I have The Strangers Chapter 3 coming, but what I'll do, I think they're arriving probably around Monday time. So if they do, I'll put those together. Sorry guys, me being clumsy, dropping everything. I'll put those together and I'll do another short little pickup video with those. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. Massive shout out to my lads. See you soon, guys.